Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma'am. We are the Group 5 reporters.
And our topic is biodiversity
and the healthy society. Our learning objectives for today explain what biodiversity is and why it is important. Describe how biodiversity supports healthy ecosystem and human life. Identify the main causes of biodiversity losses. Give example of how ecosystem imbalance affect societies. Promote simple action people can take to help our biodiversity. Introduction. Biodiversity is the variety of life on Earth and is essential for human well-being. It underpins the all life on Earth and refers to biological variety from of all forms from genetic, plant, animals, and cultural diversity. Biodiversity is the result of 3.5 billion evolution in the Earth. This is where organisms evolved from single-cell organism. Global diversity is declining rapidly. Vertebrate populations have dropped by around 60% since the 1970s due to human activities. It was presented in 2020. Wildlife decline will be on 67% of the present number, even beyond. Human population growth and habitat destruction are major contributor. This means that the population growth of human and habitat destruction are the main cause of biodiversity declining. It affects our ecosystem because of what people doing that can affect our surroundings. Experts warns that we may be entering a 6 max extension. 6 max extension refers to an ongoing human-induced extinction event that causes to a widespread species of losses. One of the experts who warned us is Marco Lambertini. He said that when species disappear, our ecosystem became unbalanced, and when this happened, our society will not be healthy and our biodiversity will be affected, that our ecosystem affect as well. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity is a variety of life on Earth from microorganisms to large plants and animals. It is a quantity and variation of plants and animals and other organisms that are existing in our ecosystem. Did you know that biodiversity comes from the Greek word bios and diversitas? Bios means life and diversitas means variety. Biodiversity have 3 main different levels. Genetic diversity is the first one. Species diversities, ecosystem diversities. Genetic diversity or variation within species consists different breeds of dogs, like variation of rice, and human population with unique genetic traits. Species diversity or variety of different species. Example, trees, birds, insects, coral reefs, and mangrove forest. Ecosystem diversity or variety of ecosystem consists of forest, wetlands, and greenlands or grasslands. These levels are interconnected and contribute to our overall the health of our ecosystem. These levels are interconnected and contribute to the essential for the health and resilience of our ecosystem.
So now let's proceed to the biodiversity and ecosystem. So biodiversity, it refers to a variety of life in a particular area or in general in Earth, right? So now sa ecosystem naman, sa ecosystem, it refers to a community of living organism like plants, plants, animals, and microbes interacting with each other with the environment like kanang sa air, soil, and water. So to make it short, no, and kung maglibog mo sa kalayan ng duha, so the difference between the two is ikuan ako siya into a question ha sa biodiversity kay kuan siya kana a question is what lives there, since mao na siya kay sa biodiversity it focus on variety of life. Then sa ecosystem naman the question starts with the how it all works or how it all works together kay kanang the interactions of life with the environment. Mao man na dira man ga focus ang ecosystem. Ang ecosystem is ga-focus siya sa interactions of life with the environment. So, sa ecosystem consists of two components, which is the biotic components and abiotic components. Sa biotic components, kay ga-focus siya sa mga living organism, or biotic component is a living organisms. Na include dira ang kanang plants, animals, o microbes. Microbes is mao na siya mga tiny living organism nga dili na to makita. Example ana is kanang bacteria and viruses. Yes, mao na include pud ta dira sa biotic components, cause kanang sa biotic components is kanang mga naay life gani. Then next is abiotic components. Sa abiotic components is non-living elements like water, soil, and air. So, biodiversity maintains ecosystem balance, communities survive in natural disaster and environmental change. So, we all know that the living organisms has their own roles, like sa kanang animals and plants and the microbes and other living organism na sila iya-iyahang roles. So kana sila own way nga maka-help sila during kanang natural disaster, kanang mga environmental changes, like for examples kanang during kanang tingbaha. Plants is the best way or it's the best flood control, right? So same rapod sa uban species or mga living organism, they also have their own roles kung unsa ilang way of helping kanang maka-help sila nga maka-survive ang mga people sa kanang during mga disaster or kanang environmental changes. So now let's proceed to example sa interactions of kaning living organism to the environment sa environment. So now let's proceed to the example of ecosystem, the interactions of living organism and the environment. So here is the example of golden apple snail disrupting rice fields. So kani si snail is part siya sa living organism. So let's ingon ito nga na siya life. Yes, na ay life si snail. And the non-living organism or non-living elements is the is kanang si rice fields or part siya sa environment. So na sila interactions duha. So kana si snail is ginakaon niya ang kanang rice. So ilahang interaction is kanang imbalance. So kanang harmful siya and kanang makakos pud siya og problem cause mali ay in a wrong way magud ilahang interactions kay si snail and kanang siya nga species is ginakaon niya ang kanang humay. So naay possibilities nga ang kanang humay is mag-stop siya o kanang mag-grow gani, mag-stop siya og tubo. Then the more pod nga magdaghan na nga species, the more pod nga mukalat na siya sa humay, then mao na ang cause nga kanang mag-stop og grow, then makakos siya problem sa ato cause di ba ang kanang rice is kanang one of our kanang survival food since we are Asians, mostly ga rice man jud ta. So let's proceed to human responsibility for biodiversity. So humans must preserve and protect biodiversity for a healthy society. We all know that human has a rational thinking. So kita man jud ang most responsible or kita ang ato ang responsibility nga i-protect ang ato ang society to kay para naman po na sa ato. So we have the rational thinking. So kabalo man ta since kita may kabalo kung unsay tama and unsa ang mali. So we have that role. No, we have the responsibility nga i-protect ang kaning ato ang society. Society and human health depend on ecosystem stability. Our well-being, such as having a clean water, clean air, food, and safe place to live, depends on ecosystem being balanced and functioning properly. So responsible actions include, first is proper waste disposal. So kani siya is kanang tamang paglabay sa inyong basura, and also kanang pag-manage ninyo correctly sa inyong mga basura. It can prevent pollution, it can also protect the animals and keep the ecosystem clean. Next is the reducing pollution. So kanang reducing pollution is kanang pag-avoid or kanang pag-iwas ninyo o ganing pagsunog og basura, kay mostly biya karon kay ginasunog na lang ang basura. So let's should avoid kanang burning trash, also kanang using fewer harmful chemicals, and also kanang paglimit na lang og kanang mga paggamit sa mga plastic gani. It can limiting using plastic can help the keep the air and water safe and for all the living things. And next, lastly, is conserving natural resources. So using resources like water, trees, they are all natural resources. So we should kanang gamito na to siya tarong, gamito na to siya, we should use it wisely, and kanang dili na to siya kanang sayang-sayangan, cause pwede na to siya magamit in the future. Taking these actions help to maintain a healthy environment and support a better society. So, if only people follow these responsible actions, kay the environment will stay clean and balanced. So, kanang mag-lead siya into healthier communities and a better quality of life for everyone. Kita naman po maka-benefit ani if we are only responsible.
Biodiversity is essential for human health, society, and economic growth, and it supports the ecosystem that provides clear water, food, and other vital resources. A decline in biodiversity threatens human well-being, livelihoods, and societal stability, as ecosystem can no longer meet physical and social needs. According to the World Health Organization, or WHO, protecting biodiversity requires reducing carbon waste and population, conserving natural resources, supporting eco-friendly policies, and educating others about the importance of ecosystem health. Through collective action and conscious daily choices, we can ensure a healthy society and preserve the natural world for future generations. So, people must protect and secure our ecosystem, and to protect our biodiversity, we must unite to be responsible for any action that we will do in our daily life.
So let me add on summary no. So biodiversity is important because it keeps ecosystem healthy, which provides food, water, and resources for people. So losing biodiversity can harm our health, livelihoods, and society. So in order for us to protect it, or we should reduce pollution, conserve resources, follow eco-friendly practices, and educate others and educate ourselves. If we only responsible, makaya man nato ni maprotektahan nato ato ang society, not only ato society but also ato ang health. That's all. Thank you.